Good day. I'm Eric Johnson. I'm president of the Spokane Scholars Foundation. Every year in the late fall, all participating high schools in the Spokane region, all 29 of them, are asked to identify their top students in each of 6 disciplines: English, Fine Arts, Mathematics, Science, Social Studies, and World Languages. A video released last week highlighted all those 156 scholars of 2020. From this group of highly accomplished Spokane scholars, 6 panels of judges, 1 panel for each discipline, select the best of the best as Spokane Scholar Award recipients. These are the 24 scholars who receive monetary awards. 4 students are selected in each discipline. Awards are given in the amounts of $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, and $4,000. The monetary awards are provided by 6 category sponsors, whose names are noted within this video during the introduction of each discipline. Our 14 participating colleges and universities match the award in kind for 1 year for students attending that school. There are 3 judges for each discipline, each judge with personal and/or professional experience with the associated academic category. These judges determine the Spokane Scholar Award recipients. The judges' identities are known only to the board. Judges pledge impartiality. There is no communication between judges of different categories. The identities of Scholar Award recipients in one category are unknown to all other category judges. Selection of Scholar Award recipients is based on grades in selected discipline, overall grade point average, special academic recognition, scholastic honors and awards, results of standardized tests, and letters of recommendation. Although there is a page within each student's Spokane Scholars Foundation packet labeled autobiography, the information in that section is not used in any manner in selecting the 4 Scholar Grant recipients in each discipline. The identities of the Spokane Scholar Award recipients for 2020 has been kept confidential until now. The upcoming Sunday edition of the Spokesman Review will also highlight the Scholar Award recipients. Spokane Scholars, congratulations. Spokane Scholar Award recipients, congratulations.
I am Tracy McGlathery, Director of Community Relations for STCU. The $1,000 award recipient is Blake Maxwell from North Central High School. Blake is an AP Scholar with distinction who earned a perfect score of 5, not only in the AP English Language and Composition exam, but also in physics, chemistry, and calculus. His SAT scores place him in the 99th percentile nationwide. One of his teachers states that he was ready to write college-level papers at the age of 15. Blake loves the sciences and tells us he will follow this rabbit hole as far as it goes and one day play a role in developing and shaping the face of science and contributing to the theory of everything. His love for physics has inspired him to become involved in KYRS Community Radio, on which he hosts a show called Sounds of Silence. The recipient of the $2,000 award in English is Isabel Bush from University High School. She is an AP Scholar with distinction, has an overall 4.0 grade point average, is the valedictorian of her class, and is the president of the University High School National Honor Society. She was also a DECA state qualifier and has a first place finisher in DECA's regional competition with her entrepreneurship innovation. She has published a book titled Theoretical Dragon Anatomy. Isabel states that her love of animals and passion for science has inspired her to pursue biology. She says she has gone from writing my name to writing a book to hopefully writing my name on groundbreaking studies. The recipient of the $3,000 award in English attends St. George's School, and his name is Marshall Roll. Marshall has a 4.0 grade point average, is a national merit finalist, and his SAT score places him in the 99th percentile. Marshall is a tutor for both English and math students, is a member of his school's History Bowl team, and has been editor of his school's newspaper for 2 years. He has attended several institutes and seminars related to journalism and also helped start his school's writing center, dedicated to improving writing skills throughout the school. His counselor describes him as a rhetorically savvy student who is an academic juggernaut with a solid foundation in the higher levels of social science and philosophical thinking, providing the bedrock to his achievements in English studies. The 2020 Spokane Scholars $4,000 award recipient is Keegan Tran from Meade High School. Keegan has earned a perfect score of 5 on the AP English Language and Composition exam, has a 4.0 GPA, and is an AP Scholar with honors. This Renaissance student has also earned perfect scores of 5 on the AP US History and Calculus exams, and his SAT scores place him in the 99th percentile nationwide. Keegan is a trilingual scholar who is also a 4-year letterman in cross country, is a member of his school's robotics team, and has participated in Poetry Out Loud the past 4 years. One of Keegan's teachers states that he is a wonderful blend of hard work, insightful wisdom, and humorous energy, and also refers to him as a leader, a friend, and a world changer. He will attend Notre Dame this fall and plans to major in either mechanical engineering or mathematics. Congratulations to all 4 of the 2020 award recipients in English.
We are Eric and Gay Shoemaker. We are honored to present the 2020 Spokane Scholars in Fine Arts. This award is underwritten by the Jonathan Holloway Foundation.
Dr. Holloway was my uncle. He was a person who appreciated the arts and highly encouraged the pursuit of excellence in the arts by the young people in this community. The $1,000 award recipient in Fine Arts is Jacob Keys from Gonzaga Preparatory School. Jacob has an overall 4.0 grade point average and is the recipient of multiple gold and silver medals from Music Fest Northwest for piano. He has also been recognized for his vocal skills in numerous festivals. His counselor calls Jacob a Renaissance man, noting his skill as a pianist, singer, author, and publisher, and a star athlete. After attending Notre Dame University, Jacob aspires to create his own nonprofit organization.
The $2,000 award recipient is Bradford Bodden of North Central High School. Bradford has an overall 4.0 grade point average. Bradford's awards show him to be a master of his craft. Superior ratings at the Spokane Falls Music Educators Association, Music Fest competitions, and the Conductor's Award from the Spokane Youth Symphony are examples of his excellence. According to the Director of Instrumental Music, Bradford's outstanding characteristics include a wonderful, positive attitude towards life and a drive to achieve whatever goal lies before him. Bradford is also an Eagle Scout. He plans to pursue a degree in electrical engineering while continuing to play his viola at the university music program.
The $3,000 award recipient is Sydney Peterson from Mount Spokane High School. Sydney has an overall grade point average of 4.0, which includes numerous AP courses, and she scored 1450 on the SAT. Her awards cover everything from voice to acting to instrumental playing. Sydney was chosen as the Mount Spokane Fine Arts Scholar, quote, because of her versatility and high degree of performance in many areas of our performing arts department, end quote. She's in the highest level orchestra and choir, as well as the chamber orchestra, chamber choir, and the jazz choir. She also studies violin privately. Her passions are English and music. She's undecided where her passions will take her: a teacher, a conductor, an editor, or a speech therapist.
Of the $4,000 award in fine arts is Kimball DeMars from Central Valley High School. Kimball has an overall grade point average of 4.0 and scored an impressive 32 on the ACT. He also has achieved a number of awards in the areas of academics, theater, voice, and is an Eagle Scout. An area music director cites his musical and acting talent, performance, strength, and natural stage presence as the reasons he has had leading roles both in Central Valley and Spokane Valley summer theater productions. A professional actor called Kimball a, quote, triple threat with vocal abilities well beyond his years, which range from classical training to contemporary musical theater, unquote. After serving his church on missions, Kimball plans to attend Brigham Young University and earn degrees in either musical dance theater or voice and psychology or counseling.
Congratulations to all 4 of the 2020 awards recipients in fine arts.
The 2020 Awards for Mathematics are underwritten by Hanson Industries Incorporated. Elliot Williams from Meade High School is the $1,000 award recipient in mathematics. Elliot is, in the words of the mathematics department facilitator, an impressive thinker and the most talented mathematical mind I have ever encountered. Elliot has an overall grade point average of 4.0, with course grades of all A's at Whitworth University, taking abstract algebra, complex variables, and mathematics methods. He had perfect scores on both SAT 1 and SAT 2. Elliot volunteered to work with one of his Whitworth professors to use differential equations, researching cell populations. The results will soon be published, connecting his name to his first contribution to mathematical literature. The $2,000 award recipient in mathematics is Sarah Wu from St. George's School. Sarah has distinguished herself in numerous ways mathematically. Her overall grade point average is 4.0 in a challenging international baccalaureate program. She achieved a 7 in the IB upper level math program, a score earned by only 12.8% of students internationally. She is a national merit finalist and received a 1560 on her SAT, including an 800 on the mathematics section. On the mathematics SAT 2, her score was 790. A teacher writes, Sarah's attitude in my mathematics class is beyond reproach, and her other teachers echo that sentiment without exception. She is an extraordinary student. Desiring to pursue a career in medicine, Sarah has already completed an internship at Washington State University's Elson S. Floyd School of Medicine. Melanie Brigham from Lewis and Clark High School is the $3,000 award recipient in mathematics for 2020. Melanie has a weighted grade point average of 4.393, has been named an AP Scholar with distinction, and is a commended National Merit Scholar. Not only did Melanie complete a rigorous schedule of high school classes, graduating with summa cum laude honors, she also completed numerous prestigious online courses from Johns Hopkins Center for Talented Youth and MIT, including problem solving, astrophysics, and multivariable calculus. She has firsthand experience with projects requiring knowledge of mathematics. She worked for Power Handling Inc. on the optimization of electronic self-parking garages and coding projects. A teacher wrote, "Melanie is the best of the best, the zenith of student and human beings of a caliber I did not realize existed until I met her." The $4,000 award recipient for mathematics is Helen Gao from Ferris High School. Helen has a weighted overall grade point average of 4.539, is a National AP Scholar, a National Merit Finalist, and has earned 5s on 8 advanced placement tests. Completing all of the math courses in her high school, Helen is now taking junior and senior college-level courses at Gonzaga University, such as complex analysis, ring theory, and linear algebra. A mathematics teacher states, "This combination of talent, personal drive, and remarkable work ethic ensures Helen's success in whatever endeavors she chooses to pursue." One of her Gonzaga University professors declares that she is among the top 10% of students he has taught in a 27-year career in college. She has been a recipient of the President's Volunteer Service Award for 3 years. She plans to attend Princeton University in the fall to study computer science with an emphasis on artificial intelligence. Congratulations to the Spokane Scholar Award recipients in mathematics.
On behalf of the Dennis and Norma Jean Hansen Foundation, I am pleased to present the 2020 Spokane Scholar Award recipients in science. The $1,000 award recipient in science is Tyler Hunter from Central Valley High School. Tyler has an overall grade point average of 4.0, scored 1,580 on his SATs, is an AP Scholar with honor, received a National Merit Scholar of Commendation, and is his class valedictorian. In addition, he was the 2019 WIAA Cross Country Academic State Champion, as well as the 3rd place individual state title as a runner. One of his teachers notes, "What Tyler does better than most kids his age is recognize the fact that greatness and success is not a singular event. It is the impact you have on the people around you that makes you an actual leader." Tyler has a clear vision and path ahead. After serving a 2-year church mission, he plans to attend a 4-year university followed by medical school to become a surgeon. Lucy Nestor from Gonzaga Preparatory School is the $2,000 award recipient in science. During her 4 years at Gonzaga Prep, Lucy dominated all aspects of the curriculum and is completing her high school career with a cumulative 4.0 GPA, a perfect score of a 36 within the science portion of the ACT, and an impressive 760 score on the SAT, chemistry subject test. As a junior, she was named Washington State Science Olympiad finalist. Lucy has been offered a Type 1 Technical Air Force ROTC 4-year scholarship to any public or private university, as well as an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy. Her academic counselor said, "Lucy is truly a once-in-a-career type student. Her awe-striking intelligence, her passion for mastering esoteric material of the most difficult nature, nature, and her natural ability to connect academically with others will no doubt make her an astounding aerospace or nuclear engineer. The $3,000 award recipient for 2020 is Alyssa Toney from North Central High School. Alyssa has an overall 4.0 grade point average and is a national AP scholar with a perfect score on 9 AP tests. Her keen interest in science has enabled her to perform independent and collective research on genetics in a wide range of areas. She began her research interest as a sophomore and has continued to try to find solutions for real-world problems. She has done DNA sequencing for ancient mammoths, in addition to addressing more modern problems, such as soil pollution from PCBs. One of her counselors wrote, "She is one of the most outstanding students I have encountered in my career." Alyssa plans to pursue a career in research genomics. The $4,000 award recipient in science is Eric Liu from Meade High School. Eric has an overall 4.0 grade point average, has been named an advanced placement scholar with distinction, was selected for the Emperor Science Award, which is given to only 100 students nationwide, and scored in the 99th percentile overall on the SAT. As part of a team at Washington State University, Eric has done research on breast cancer detection that will be presented later this year at the American Academy of Cancer Research. He has competed at the international level in biomedical laboratory science after qualifying in state competition. He was also named a state champion in mathematics. A teacher wrote, "Eric is the real deal and is by far the most accomplished student I have had in my 24 years. He is also a talented violinist and a tennis player and has served as a commissioner on the Chafe Youth Commission." Congratulations to all 4 2020 Spokane Scholar Award recipients in science.
Hello, I'm Beck Taylor, president of Whitworth University, and I am proud to present the 2020 Scholar Award recipients in Social Studies. These awards are underwritten by James Coles in memory of his wife, Wanda Coles. The $1,000 award recipient in Social Studies is Edward A.J. Patterson from Gonzaga Preparatory School. Edward is, in the words of a teacher, one of the most academically talented students I have taught in 19 years. There is an ability to process information, think critically, and write analytically at a level I have not experienced. This student earned an A in each of his 6 advanced placement classes, while also earning 3 5s and 2 4s on 5 different AP examinations, as well as scoring in the 97th percentile on the ACT. AJ is an AP scholar with distinction and placed first in the Eastern Washington History Bowl in 2019. Another history teacher writes of AJ, "There is in this student an impressive, in-depth knowledge of subject matter, which is unparalleled by any student I have ever encountered." $1,000 award recipient in Social Studies attends Riverside High School, and his name is Thomas Baldwin. Thomas is described by a teacher as the best social studies student I have ever had the privilege of teaching in my 39 years as an educator, and a generational talent we simply do not see in a school of our size. This student maintains a 4.0 grade point average, is class valedictorian, and has scored an A in each of his AP classes and a 5 on all AP tests offered at the high school, in addition to an SAT score of 1440 that ranks him in the 98th percentile nationally. Another teacher states that this outstanding scholar has a quote, insatiable thirst for knowledge, end quote. The $3,000 award recipient in Social Studies is Joshua Heckman, and he attends Lewis and Clark High School. In the words of a guidance counselor, Joshua is an academic giant, an entrepreneur, and a philanthropist. This student is an AP Scholar with distinction, has maintained a 4.0 overall grade point average, and scored in the 99th percentile on the ACT. Joshua will graduate this spring having received an A in 20 advanced placement and honors courses, while scoring 5 5s and 2 4s on 8 AP tests. A teacher states that this young person has the brains, passion, grit, and determination to accomplish anything he sets his mind to, and that an investment in this young scholar is an investment in our collective future. Catherine Moon from St. George's School is the 2020 Spokane Scholars $4,000 award recipient in social studies. Catherine has a teacher who wrote, "She is quite one of the most brilliant students I have taught, and that she is a tireless and focused researcher who produces beautifully written and fascinating work." Catherine has maintained a 4.0 GPA while taking the most challenging curriculum offered at her school, is a National Merit Commended Scholar, and scored a 1560 on the SAT, placing her in the 99th percentile nationally. In addition, she was the only student in the greater Spokane area to be named a candidate in the 2020 U.S. Presidential Scholars Program, making her one of only 4,500 students out of 3.6 million across the country to earn this honor. A college counselor states that Catherine's record shows that she consistently demonstrates a distinctive eagerness to learn and explore new ideas, people, and places, which is likely a reflection of her sincere compassion toward others and comfort in the context of uncertainty, the mark of a true scholar. Congratulations to all 4 Spokane Scholar Award recipients in social studies.
Funding for the awards in world languages is from the Hampton Irwin Family Fund. Dr. Irwin was dedicated to his patients and to this community. The $1,000 recipient is world languages is Catherine Katie Close from the Oaks Classical Christian Academy. Katie has a 4-point grade point average with outstanding SAT scores. She has a strong 10-year history with the Latin language, which will come in handy as she follows her dream of studying Latin and Greek classics in college. Katie's love of the Latin language is influencing her to ultimately become a teacher in Latin. In her counselor's words, Latin has enabled Katie to learn other Romance languages, specifically French and Italian, and this focused study also brings to her clarity in terms in science, literature, and history. The recipient of the $2,000 award is Hannah Reinhardt from University High School. Hannah is a deserving student who has immersed herself in the German language. She has a perfect 4-point grade average in the area of study, as well as a 4-point in her overall high school career. She has received A's in 9 AP classes, scoring 4s and 5s on 4 AP tests, and scoring 1370 on the SAT. So as to take the love of language to the next level, Hannah has enrolled in a foreign exchange program in her senior year to be a part of the culture and experience that is provided by studying abroad. The recipient of the $3,000 award attends Gonzaga Preparatory School, and her name is Yutong Daisy Dai. Yutong has a 3.994 grade point average, an SAT score of 1450, with 4s and 5s on all her advanced placement tests, including biology, world history, English, and US history. In addition, she has earned A's in 7 different AP classes. Yutong is fluent in 3 languages, her native Chinese, as well as English and Spanish. She taught herself Spanish her freshman year. Yutong aspires to use her love and mastery of language for a career in diplomacy after college. Trevor Zalad of Meade High School is the 2020 recipient of the $4,000 award in world languages. Trevor has a cumulative 4-point grade average, an SAT score of 1490, and has scored 5s on his AP Language and Composition, Calculus BC, and Calculus AB tests, and a score of 4 on his Physics AP test. In addition, he has been designated an AP Outstanding Scholar. Trevor not only loves languages, but also is a very accomplished woodworker and welder, and has a passion for engineering and architecture, which is what he will be pursuing while in college. To further deepen his understanding of the Spanish language, Trevor plans to study abroad for a year while in college. Congratulations to all 4 Spokane Scholar Award recipients in world languages.